Welcome, podcast fans. It's time for the What's Up Bro podcast show, presented by J&J Production Studios, the home for all your entertainment needs. All kinds of great topics discussed every week, a variety of different themes offered, special guest appearances, prize giveaways, and so much more. Stay tuned. And now, here are your hosts, Sam Crow and Big Hoss.
Well, hello, good evening, everybody. Happy Saturday to you all. It is time for another new episode of the show. Apologies for starting a bit later. A lot of activity going on here in the studio tonight, last-minute things and projects working on, so trying to get ahead of the game and ahead of the curve, which we finally now have, but still kind of delayed us a little bit, as well as, which we will get to in just a moment, another specific reason. We are listening to another interesting show tonight. What show is that, you ask? We'll share with you just a moment for that. Let's get into it here for tonight. We have a very special episode here. It is, in fact, I, Sam Crow. Big Hoss, not unfortunately able to join us tonight there. He's actually out and about and feeling a lot better, so taking the advantage of trying to be not cooped up and hitting out to our good friends at Wheels Bar and Grill, so thank you to them very much, too, for their support. He might join us later. We'll see how the night goes, but nevertheless, we are here. I am here for you guys, preparing another great episode here. Hope you guys will indulge me. I'd be happy to talk with you and looking forward to chatting this evening. Let's dive right into the announcements because I want to get into that mystery episode, or mystery, what we're listening to tonight, or I was rather. And let me start by saying, if you guys missed out on the episode last night, go back and check it out. It's incredible. If you missed the announcements on social media, I made a guest appearance back on Vigilantes Radio with our good friend Deanie. Let me get our fire going here while I'm thinking about it. Had a lot of fun with that. It was awesome to be back there. If you guys missed the original interview, which I did a few months ago, check that out. It's incredible. It's amazing. It was awesome being back there a second time, too. We went over some fun stuff. Not prefaced whatsoever. Had no idea what the discussion was going to be about. It's always fun. So we broadcasted that for you guys last night to give us the night off. Check it out if you want to. It's up now. Wherever you find us, you can listen to it. It's really, really incredible. It was fun, amazing. I've listened back to it too just to kind of hear it. It's always fun because in the moment doing the show, I don't have much time. I hear myself answering, but I don't really have any chance to hear it as a listener. That makes sense. So I'm still kind of thinking and having an engaging conversation with Deanie, but going back and listening to it then once it was over, and I can listen to it as a listener like you guys would do, kind of gives you a good perspective for that, and I think it sounded incredible. So check that out. It's amazing. It's a lot of fun, and really enjoyed that. So to the mystery of what we're listening to tonight, and it's part of our huge announcement, which we do want to plug there, and we haven't talked about it for a while. He had disappeared for a while, but now we can finally say he is back. Our good friend, buddy, mentor, and one of our producers for our show, Mr. J, is back with Ragnarok Radio Inc., proud partnership with us. We're proud to be part of that network. With the Sanitarium channel going live tonight. They're actually live right now, so check that out if you're listening to that, or if you have listened to that. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope you guys were able to hop over to listen to us too. He's been plugging us for a long time since we first started. You guys know this if you've been with us for a while, way back since the beginning. We plug them any chance that we can get as well, and had been on quite of a hiatus for quite a while, actually, about 6 months almost. Which we did reach out to make sure everything was okay. Figured, things were just happening and there's lots of things going on, so we weren't, I wouldn't say concerned, but we weren't definitely concerned about it, just because we figured things happen. And he did post that announcement, which we shared on social media. Just been very busy. But they are back in action, and it's really excited to hear that. I might go back and listen to it. I was listening to it a little bit, but in preparation for tonight, too. Kind of hard to focus trying to get everything ready for our show tonight. But check them out, though. Spreaker.com, Ragnarok Radio Inc., Sanitarium show. It's amazing. It's incredible, and we've been happy to know them for a long time, and can't wait to continue partnering with them as well. It's always amazing, and they bring up some great stuff, have a lot of fun things to do, just like we like to do. They play a lot of music, which is always a fun thing, and a lot of great rockin' tunes, which is incredible. So check that out if you haven't already. By all means, please do so, because it's just, you won't be disappointed. It's always a lot of fun, and you can't go wrong, and you never know what's going to happen. So, kind of like what we have here too. It's the same basic idea there as well. But here we are tonight, and I don't think we have too many other announcements. Let me think before we continue on here, because I want to jump right into our this episode because we have a very special kind of episode tonight, which we always do, but there's a kind of a mile marker here for us, or for everybody in general. Just check us out. If you want to get more details, hit us up on our link tree. All the streaming services where our podcast shows can be found, social media accounts, the store, etc. You guys know the drill there. Our YouTube channel, our streaming channels like Kick and Twitch, which we were going to work on doing that. Probably more so maybe next year. We want to do some more things there, maybe look at some upgrades for that. Will help with that as well. But that's still a list of things that we have there, which you can enjoy. So I think that's about it. I want to keep it short and sweet and dive right in. So as you guys know, you may or may not know, it is the last official day of September. Today is September 30th, which means tomorrow is October 1st. And we are really excited because we're kicking things off now. This officially will launch our Spook-tactular season episodes that we have for Halloween coming up on October 31st, which I believe, let me check my calendar again because I always seem to forget this. Where does Halloween fall this year? Okay, it falls Tuesday, so our Halloween show weekend will probably be the 20th and 29th, which is the end of September. October, rather. Again, I'm still trapped between, I'm caught in that mid-drift between September and October. Get it together here, Sam. But we are going to kick this off, kind of like we have the countdown to Halloween, the 30 days kind of event. And I'm looking forward to this. I bet you a lot of you guys are if you're Halloween nuts. More so because of the movie streams. We can watch all kinds of great horror films out there, and it's that most wonderful time of the year. Not that time, no. So, another time. But it's really exciting because it does kick off our holiday shows, which now we are going to be utilizing from now all the way through to through Christmas time, actually. Excuse me one second here. Big Hoss is messaging. He actually is available. He will be joining us. So let's get up our... Oh, now I got to call up Zoom. Of course, always get that in last minute here. Hang on. So bear with me as we do that. But yeah, really excited for that. And we had some special surprises for that starting tonight as well, which you guys will hear in a little bit. And let's make sure we get the right thing going here. And of course, I should have probably just left this up, but it is what it is. Let's hop on here. Where are we at? Now it's going to take forever. Don't you always love that? Again, best laid plans. You have it ready. And Big Hoss, I'm probably not going to be there. Which again, no big deal. Perfectly fine. So I closed everything out. And sure enough, he came back and said, nope, I can actually be there. So now I got to pull everything up again. So give me 1 second. I'm going to try to multitask here. And again, I usually can do that very well, but sometimes there are moments where it's just that much difficult. Alright, so now that is that. And we need to invite. Oh my gosh, this is so much. There's got to be an easier way. One day we will figure this out. I can promise you that. So that time will come. But until it does, we try to make the most of what we can and do. We're going to work on some things. Again, new goals for next year, of course. Always looking to upgrade things here at the studio. So... No. My good gravy. Okay. There we go. Okay. I love the autofill on your computers, but a lot of times it just doesn't seem to work. Alright, there is that. Let me let him know to check his email, which he should. Oh, he did. Okay. Now we just gotta wait for the... Oh, I gotta do two things actually. Hang on. I have to put this like this. I'm actually gonna turn my volume down a little bit. We're gonna turn his volume up. Oh, and look who it is. Do we have audio? We should.
Hello.
And there he is. Who is this stranger? Announce yourself. Go ahead.
It's Big Hoss.
Of course it is. Better late than never, naturally.
We stopped for one beer.
Okay, well that's all right. You seem like you're feeling a lot better if you're out and about, so that's good.
Well, yeah.
I was
People were trying to help me help them move today.
Oh, So you kind of gonna get drafted in that regard. There you go.
I was like, no, fuck that. Nope, not doing it. Can't do it.
That's all right. Well, at least you know your limitations for doing that and not having to worry about that too much. Now, I apologize to
Yeah.
you guys listening. I'm playing with the audio feature, trying to adjust it right. We are still trying to get everything straight as far as the sound. So Big Hoss might be a tad screechy, but let's see how this goes. I was just sharing with everybody. We're talking about listening to Mr. J. He's back in action tonight. And also, we are starting our Spook-tactular season because what comes up at the end of next month, Big Hoss?
Halloween.
There we go. And what did we do this time a year ago? We had our holiday season special started for Halloween.
Yeah.
So we are kicking it off early. I know technically October is not till tomorrow, but we can get a head start. Everybody's getting a head start. 30 days to Halloween, that kind of deal. So that's
I
what
need
we're
to
doing.
go get some Halloween decorations.
Yes, you do. We gotta get some shopping done too because we're still trying to get that big 6 foot tall skeleton, which I'm hoping to do this year, but hard to find. And I mean, there's one house that's nearby that I don't know how this family does it, but they have a mom and dad skeleton and like 5 or 6 little kids in the yard with animals. Like the whole yard is covered with bones. I'm like, you got to be nuts. Like these things are like 6 feet tall. Like, okay, so and we can't even get one.
6 feet tall.
But even the dog is a skeleton out there. I'm like, okay, that's different. So, uh, people are
I
getting.
want to get a house so I can decorate like a spooky mansion type shit.
There you go. I want to do a blow up too. Like I want to get like those inflatables for outside, but yeah, I know that's where I was gonna get the reaction. Nope, no way in hell. So,
She's in the corner going, no, no,
I
not gonna
I
happen.
barely got it out of my mouth. She said, nope, don't even. Yep. So I'm like, yep, there you go. So yeah, but I mean that's the fun part. And not only can you decorate for Halloween, then of course some people, not everybody, but you can decorate Thanksgiving too, and then of course Christmas, which big for us this time of year. We always have our holiday episodes there, but this is for me the obvious signs of the start of the holiday season because we get to jump in right away. And there's a lot of trick or treat Halloween nuts out there that love this kind of stuff where we can really rake them in and bring them in pretty close. So, looking forward to that. I'm sure a lot of you guys are. If you want to message us, leave us a chat there too. What's your favorite Halloween tradition, theme, movie, show, whatever? Let us know. We'd love to hear that. We'll give you a shout out for sure if you do that. But that's going to be going on all the month long. And in a little bit, we're going to show you our surprise that we have in honor of that tonight, which I quickly put that together before we started. So we will be able to show you guys that as well. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's hard to believe, again, this year really is flying by, but interestingly how it kind of transitioned nicely to where, again, summer was hanging on by the shroud of its teeth and had its nails dug in. But then all of a sudden, fall just kind of comes and smacks you right in the face. It's been cold.
Well, I got bad news.
What's that?
My phone's at 3%.
Uh-oh.
I might have to run inside and charge it for a minute and then join
All right,
back
that's
in.
fine. We can go to commercial break. You can do that if you want.
All right.
Big Hoss will be back. Hang tight, everybody. This is
Yep.
the glitch we had here. So
If I can get it charged up fast enough, that is.
that's fine. Take a few minutes. We're going to take a break. We'll take a little commercial break. It's perfect time to segue in because I really want to get these playing. So while you do that, while Big Hoss goes and scrambles for his phone charger, which is fine. I'm actually going to end this meeting here because I'll have to restart it anyway. We'll take a break, and I guess we can get the spoiler out of the way. We do have some Halloween tracks we're going to play for you guys during the commercial here, so hope you guys enjoy this. Plenty more to come here at the show. We're just getting fired up here, barely starting here. Who knows what the night will bring? We might have some other surprises. We'll see. It's hard to say. Kind of roll by it, and sometimes the best laid plans are the ones when you don't have plans at all. So we'll kind of get that going and see it as well. But let's pause this. Let me turn that off for now since Hoss is not here currently. I'm not sure how much feedback that is. Again, we are still working very hard to try and get the audio correct. We will continue to preface that. So once we do that, we'll get it right at some point. Hopefully you guys will continue to indulge us because we really appreciate that. So, but with that being the case and that being said, let us get going here with our surprise there. I was going to stop this fire. There we go. Not that you guys can really hear. I wish I could patch this through. I found some fire sound effects. The problem is it's just too short. It doesn't constantly run. If somebody can do that and we find that, we can incorporate that and you'll be able to hear it. But for now, we do what we can. At least it gives us something to indulge. But I promise you this, the fire is going. So let's take a short break here. Give Big Hoss a chance to charge up his equipment. Coming back for more here at the show. We're going to talk about all kinds of fun stuff involving Halloween there. And maybe share some of our favorite candies again that we like. I've really been trying hard not to indulge in that too much, and looking forward to what's coming towards the end of the year, because that's the bad part too. Once the holidays start, and it's great to start celebrating, that's why we're starting early, but it's going to be coming and going just like that with a blink of an eye. So we're going to try to maximize the time and make the most of it. We're going to check in and see how Mr. J show's going. They're still running strong and high there. Check them out if you'd like. They'd appreciate that. We appreciate them too. And so we try to, one hand washes the other. We support each other. Go ahead and do that and check them out too. Of course, the episodes are always up, like ours, at the end of the live time when we go on there. So if you don't get a chance to listen to it, or you're confused and can't listen to both, or if you want to have two devices going, you have to play both shows back to back, you can do that as well. Either way, whatever works. Check that out here. But while we take a short break, again, get your snacks in there now and get yourself a bathroom break. Perfect time to do that. We'll play some specialties here for you guys to get you in the mood, kick things off right. It is our Spook-tactular season specials coming in for the month of October, which officially comes in about an hour and 28 minutes to be exact. When we hit the midnight witching hour, it will be October. I still can't get over it. I'm still trying to rehearse it. No matter how many times I say it, I still just can't get it through my mind that that's where we're at. But that's where we are. So let's kick the theme off right. Let's get it going. We'll come on back for more here at the What's Up Bro podcast show. We're here for your entertainment. We're here all weekend long. Can't miss it. We love you all. Appreciate you so much. Stay tuned. Don't turn off the lights. No, I'm just kidding. I'll see you guys in just a moment. Stay tuned for more. We'll see you shortly.
Hey audio fans, are you looking for fun and excitement? Have you been searching for that special show? You know, the one complete package you want in a podcast? Then check out the What's Up Bro podcast show and experience what true entertainment is all about. Stay tuned and don't miss the action. Available on your favorite streaming services, including YouTube. Thank you for all your support. And as always, we'll see you at the show.
We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. Break time is over. We're so glad you stayed tuned. Now back to the action as the show is set to resume.
You know, it occurred to me too, and I didn't think about this, and I probably will. And again, we have pretty much the whole month, not pretty much, exactly the whole month of October to do it. We're going to see if we can incorporate, if you guys caught some of the show the other day, I did a Chillin' With Me episode, and I tried out we have some new soundtracks, or rather, sound special effects, if I can get, I'm combining these words for some reason, and it's really awesome. Didn't think to look into those, which I found a few, and they're really kind of neat, which I'm actually going to see. I think we'll do that while we're here. We're waiting for Big Hoss. Big Hoss is working to get his battery levels charged back up, and hopefully jump back in with us. But we're going to add we have these tracks, which I hope you guys are enjoying. We got a few more. It's going to be really awesome. I think it kind of just fits in nicely with our theme here. We might do that hopefully for Thanksgiving. I don't know how many tracks we can get for that, but we'll make that worthwhile. And, of course, we have Christmas Time, which is my personal favorite. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have a buttload of these tracks, and hope you guys will indulge us because we're going to play them like crazy. There's so many great ones we had from last year, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of great new ones this year coming up. So hopefully we'll really incorporate that. We're going to get a lot of music playing. We want to do that, especially during the holidays, because we just feel like that's just something that really gets everybody in the spirit and the mood. So that's something looking forward to coming up. But I want to see, since we're here in this, and I will start the fire in just a moment. Because I'm curious. I feel like I did this already. Let's just see what we got. I'm going to have to listen to some of these later. I don't really want to do it I could do it over the airway. You guys might just hear a little bit of this. I'm not sure how much. That's a good one. Halloween toy vocal. Okay, that's a little creepy, not that one. So, I'm going to go through this. There's actually, maybe there's not as many as I thought. There's a few on here, which, what is this one? Oh, I see, okay. Long and scary. Ooh. Just to kind of have some ambiance. Now, I shared this before when we had our show. I think actually it was during my chilling segment there. We have some sound effects here in the studio. As you guys know, we've used them quite a bit before. But there's only so much space, and we really didn't want to remove anything because we kind of liked the layout that we had. At the same time, we wanted to find ones that were very much theme appropriate. And again, being as it's coming up to Halloween, that's what we're looking for. I'm reading some messages here. So I'm hoping we got a few on here. I'm going to play with these and we'll probably implement some of these as we go along further into October because again, we have the whole month. We have 31 days technically as of today because it's on the cusp. It's not October yet. October is Halloween month, but we're getting there. Like you can feel it. There's a chill in the air. No, but we want to make the most of that and make do with it. So hopefully that will work out well. So I'll play with these, but there are a few, which is great. Again, some of these artists and people that do this is absolutely fantastic. These people that put so much time and effort behind their projects, and we really can't thank them enough. I mean, I don't know. I sit here a lot of times and I listen to like a lot of the tracks when we're doing upload tracks for different spots during our commercials because we try to mix them up now and again. We have our favorites that we play a lot, and I'm sure you guys have some that you like, and we always try to look to swap out and change every now and again. But oh, sorry, our fire's giving me commercial status here. Let's mute that until we get the fire going, just for not infringing purposes. There we go. But you know, when I sit there and listen to it, and I'm like, you know, the time, even just for a small snippet, maybe I don't know, the average songs we saw maybe like 2.5 minutes, even something like that. Sometimes they're even less. But when you think about the time, the effort, and how much is put into these songs and these little spots that are there, I mean, it's just super impressive. Excuse me, I'm burping a little bit here. it's really a testament to how you can see that where and I'm sure for the artists too, when they realize that their work is really appreciated and utilized, and just seeing it used even in projects. I know I would. So I just feel like it's super impressive, and we couldn't be where we are. We wouldn't have the materials that we have as far as sound effects and music and all that stuff to utilize for the shows that we have, and all of them. I mean, we've been able to spread these across for all the shows that we have here that you guys see in here every week. So it's really it's amazing, but it's got to be satisfying. Like, we know when we do an episode and we finish for the night. There's something on my microphone here. It's always satisfying, but it's kind of one of those things where you don't really know unless you put that time there for that. And I've done plenty of projects before, and nothing probably as impressive as some of these fine artists do on Soundstripe there. And I'm sure they obviously get some payment for that too, which is what everybody has to kind of do. But I think it's just ultimately really, really gratifying when you're able to do that, and it's an amazing thing, and some people, they dedicate their whole time in their life doing that, and that's the basis of their work that they do. Same thing with the voice actors you guys hear all the time. We have our voices that part of our show now, whether that's our speaker that speaks in between the sets for us, or our wonderful folks that do our advertisements in between. Either way, they do phenomenal work. It's incredible, and we go back. We share this a lot, but a lot of times we sit there and look at our humble beginning around actually this time. This is around our first time we started Halloween was our first really big theme special for the month, because we did our All Hallows Eve, which we still have up there. You can check out those episodes. I'd be curious to go back and listen to them. Maybe we'll play a couple of those sometime just to kind of take a blast from the past. They are not as probably clean as they are now, meaning that we had a lot of sound glitches and stuff. We weren't as tech savvy as we are now. We kind of got better as time went on, and so it's fun though when you go back and you think about those origins, because I don't know, it really just kind of puts things in perspective for you, and we really appreciate what we've done here so far. I think we still have a lot we can accomplish, and we've talked about this a lot. We always have that we meet about and talk and discuss for the future for the shows too we have. But even this year alone, we're still hoping to finish strong. You guys know this has been our mantra all through 2023. This was going to be our year, and I feel like we made a lot of great strides, and I feel like 2024 it will not be any different. And I think and beyond, who knows what will come after that. But either way, it's really a testament to the dedication and the time and the effort and anything you try to accomplish. You work at it. I shared a lot of that, and I'll just give you the highlights in case you missed it if you haven't had a chance to listen to it. When I appeared on the show with Deanie, and I did that, we talked about the levels of success, because even he said, I'm not sure if I was full successful. He's been on for 10 seasons now, 10 years, and as he said, the first 3 years were rough. But I kind of came back and said, if you love what you're doing and you're really dedicated to it, that's what's going to give you the success overall. Might not be the monetary factor, the money coming back from the proceeds that you make for even through advertisements or any kind of sponsorship, etc. But if you know that you put your best efforts forward and you had you put yourself completely into your work there without any fear or regard of potential outcome, profiting for yourself or anyone else, whatever the case was, that's success in our book. So that's kind of the same way that we measure that. And here we are now, more than a year later, and still rocking it out, still figuring things out. Again, we don't have everything perfectly to a T where we'd like, but we definitely are thankful for the strides that we've made. And sometimes even too, we backpedal a little bit. There's instances where you have to take a few steps backward in order to go forward. And I never understood that for a long time. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably haven't either. Like, that seems to not make sense in a huger sense of the timing and phrase of that. But it does when you think about it, when you really break it down. And I only say that because I speak from experience with the fact that I've done it firsthand. And is it fun all the time? No. Is it frustrating? Hell yeah. I mean, to put it in the simplest forms. Is it downright aggravating? Oh, if you only knew how deep that shit gets. Yeah, it's aggravating. But when you get past that, and we say it too, as long as you have some kind of growth from that, no matter how small, it can be worthwhile. So stick with it. Take those lumps. Take those shots. Don't worry about success or failure. Just put your best effort forward. Can be successful doing that. It's just that simple. Really, it is? Yeah, it is. In matter of perspective. To you, at least. That's what matters most. Not to anybody else. Not to critics. Not to anybody who would say, you know, this was just, I don't know why these people are thinking they're just a waste of time, this and that. That's not the case. So, doing that, and when you think of it in that regard, it really takes the burden and the pressures off. And that's really what we've done here too. You know, we take concepts that we go with and we just have fun with it. We really enjoy the opportunity where we can be creative and expressive for ourselves and for the shows that we do. That's kind of why we have a diverse array of different things that we have for that very reason. I'm still multitasking here. Let's see here. Yeah, multitasking. It's always something I still haven't mastered entirely. But, you know, that's very fun. If you're gonna backseat drive, you're gonna what?
Not backseat driving.
That's okay. Okay, no comments from the peanut gallery. Is that fair? Well, since you're within earshot, I'm tongue twisted. What are you looking forward to now? We got Halloween coming up here. I know it's not your overall favorite time of the year, but is there anything that you can take for a positive that you're looking forward to for this month?
I like the
Harvest fall aspect. That kind of and that's nice because that sort of translates into Thanksgiving, which kind of has that synonymous tie in there. I know one thing that Miss Eliza, who's sitting here, in case you guys can't tell, you might be able to hear some of her, but that's okay. No, that's fine. We're waiting for Big Hoss. He's charging his batteries, trying to get back in here. So, one thing you're not looking forward to, which I am, and it puts a smile on my face because I know we're getting so close, is what starts tomorrow.
October.
And what happens in October?
30 days apart.
Right, and I'm going to cram that as much as I possibly can because.
I have to explain when we do that.
Right, so I may have it. I may have it one time, but I'll run through this again. Again, I think we probably covered this a while back, but let's refresh, especially for you guys who are newer, have only been with us for a short time. So we sort of have this arrangement, I guess you could say, technically, where Miss Eliza is not a huge fan of horror films or any kind of horror regarding that. Within some context, there's some things you do enjoy.
Some that I don't mind.
You can tolerate.
More than others.
Right. So, but there are those ones that she doesn't. So we kind of have this deal of I enjoy it, and I do try to sneak away and watch some of my own films when I can. But when we do watch together, the rule kind of is we get the month of October coming in, and that's kind of like our Halloween horror film binge month. So every night, at least one, we try to get 2 films in, depending on the night.
It's just one. That is the rule. Just one.
I have to look at the bylaw for that because I honestly don't remember that being written down that it was.
Always one.
Oh, okay.
We could pick one good, like, non-horror movie, and then one horror movie.
Well, the thing of it is too is which we do work out, and we're just gonna do this anyways. If you fall asleep, I'm just gonna pop something else on anyway. So there is that.
Yes.
And definitely gonna turn the lights off and keep it nice and dark, to just add to that ambiance where.
No, you just want to do it to scare me. Just admit that now.
Well, I'm trying to make it sound very poetic here when I'm explaining this, but yes, that's kind of the bottom line factor there, which it's not hard to do, folks. Believe you and me. depending on the circumstances and the situation, and how far unconscious you are when you pass out on the couch. So again, a lot of you at home, you may have done this. This is a fun time of year. It's almost like a practical joke, kind of like a April Fool's Part 2, if you really think about it. If you ever go on and watch those funny videos, I've seen a lot of them. I think they're hysterical, like these Halloween pranks. It's just masterful. And I know it sounds bad too, but a lot of the fun ones are with the kids too, because the kids are smaller, they don't understand, so it's kind of easier. But even like the adults, there's a lot of ones that are just super, super funny that you kind of just have to see it for yourself to get it. But if you want to search that too, check around, especially on YouTube, you can find a lot of that. It's absolutely hysterical. I mean, to say the least. So I don't know, and some of it, a lot of it is scripted. People plan this, and how they have time to plan it, I don't know. But it's really an awesome, awesome time, and the moments are priceless. Like the facial reactions and stuff like that are just absolutely incredible, and it's just really, it's funny, to say the least, to put it in a nutshell. But yeah, so those are some key things that we enjoy. Looking forward to that coming up here, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do. A lot of them. Oh, Big Hoss is ready. Okay, let's get him back on here. Perfect timing. Let's see, where are we at? Okay, start video. Again, this is one of these days. It's a whole thing. Let's see. He should be able to. Let's let him know that. I'm gonna need extra hands. You've all been there, right? You just need like at least 2 or 3 other sets of hands here. Let's see. There we go. That's really weird. Okay. Hand them out. Oh gosh. Gee, there we go. All right. Let's see. Oh shoot! I gotta put the. Let's get him in first. And where did my screen go? That's not cool. Oh, there we go. All right, hold on. Don't say anything yet. I gotta get it into the software. Wait a second. There's that. And let's turn him on. Let's put that on. Okay, now say something.
Okay, I'm sorry about that, guys.
No, you're all good. We're just sitting here chilling. We had Miss Eliza tell us about what she's not looking forward to about Halloween this month, so this is gonna be, yeah. And sharing about the practical jokes that we tend to find people. If you ever go on the internet, you watch. A lot of people have fun with that. So
Right.
now that he's back here, let's get Big Hoss. What are you looking forward to? What do you feel about Halloween month? Is it your favorite? Do you not care? Like, what is your feelings there
I like going out and partying for
for the Halloween?
Halloween.
Do you trick or treat as a
Yeah.
grown up?
No.
Okay, I know some people do that. I know it's not a huge thing anymore, really. In some cases, I mean, I guess it depends on the people, but parties definitely are big. Halloween bash. You went to a couple last year, right? At least one.
Yeah.
You have any
Yeah.
on the docket for this year that you know of?
Not that I know of yet.
Okay, but highly likely it probably will happen. So let's just turn
Probably.
this. Let's see. We're still playing with audio there, so yeah, that's the fun bit of the year that we have. So, and I didn't get a chance to share it, Big Hoss, so I will share here too. So we had, which you probably didn't hear the episode. If you want to go back and listen to it, I did talk about it quite a bit on the appearance I made this past week, which Deanie did say he's looking forward to having you on to chat. So we'll chat again with him. But that went actually very well. Which we had a good time there, and definitely is great support there, just like Mr. J and some of the others that have backed us up there, which is awesome. And naturally, we have friends still at Wheels Bar and Grill who are kind of our silent supporters there in some regard, but we like to give shout outs now and again. So, and again, numbers are good. You guys are great. We love you all, and clearly you're just as crazy as we are because you keep coming back. So, and of course, Big Hoss has his snack. Is that pizza?
Yeah.
Man, what kind of pizza is that?
The works.
The works. Like, give me. I can't really. Let me pull it up. So it looks like. Is there ham on there?
Yeah.
Ham and
Pepperoni, vegetables, ham, Alfredo sauce instead of marinara sauce,
damn. Is that Domino's?
Papa John's.
Papa John's. See, that's another good one. But gee whiz, I'm telling you, there's no contest there. Whenever we have snack night, Big Hoss always has the crown of his dinner or snacks. Whenever we're on doing the show, because like this is making me hungry. Like I'm gonna start salivating here. Like it's just that looks and even the crust. Look at the thickness of that crust there. That's fantastic. Like it's a good pizza when you get a nice thick piece of dough to hold your ingredients on there. Now, how much do you have a whole pizza, or have you been snacking on that for a while? I'm guessing you probably had that for a little bit.
I got it around 3 o'clock.
Okay, so how many pieces are you down to yet? How many have you eaten today?
Then I got this one and then another one.
Okay, so you're just kind of winding. Man, that's like we had tacos the other night. I had 6 tacos in one sitting. Like it was just that good. Typically don't do that, but when you don't eat it for a while, that's kind of what happens. That's one thing you can't talk about during the Halloween time. I mean, again, you have your candy naturally, but that's not a huge big main meal you should have. But there's still good harvest food, as Miss Eliza shared for that one there, which can include what's a good harvest food? What do you like? What do you like to eat harvest time? What gets you in that harvest mood? Apple cider. Okay, well that's a drink, but like what about like food? Is there any kind of food? Pumpkin pie is one for me. Now I don't indulge in it every year, but there's the occasion I like it. Anything with cheese rather, but that's not really a Halloween theme kind of thing. So,
And then I got
oh, is that garlic dipping sauce?
uh-huh.
Garlic butter. See, I'm telling you, like this is really so. We always like to say that everybody has their own special uniqueness to it, but Big Hoss's forte is the food. Like I don't even try to compete with having snacks for that because it just never like even some of the stuff like you sit there and go, I didn't have much, but this is what I put together. I'm like, damn, like he even had like pulling stuff out of the fridge, like jeez. But every once in a while, you get that pizza there, or what did you have that one time? You had something one time. It was like, geez, Louise, it's incredible.
Chipotle.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. That was something in and of itself, but it's a unique art form. I'll tell you
Like
that.
2 burritos from Chipotle.
Uh huh. Yep.
What I had last night.
What was that?
Chipotle.
Chipotle. Oh, Chipotle. What exactly did you have with Chipotle? What was it? What was in the?
A chicken fajita burrito and a steak fajita burrito.
Jeez, man, like I'm telling you, you're like back
And
to
those
back.
are huge. Those are,
Yeah, they're probably weigh about like 3 or 4 pounds each.
I ain't a baby.
Oh man, like that Chipotle is actually one thing we should get sometime. I don't think about that often. We do have one. I mean, there's not one super close, but that's really, again, the more you talk about it, now I haven't had dinner yet, so the more you talk about it, the hungrier you're making me, just so we're clear. So this is one of those, it definitely gives you gets your tummy rumbling here, which now I gotta go find a snack. Let's play our last break here because then you guys can hear these tracks. I'm gonna go see if I can scrounge something up. It's not gonna be anywhere near as good as Big Hoss's, but now I just got to because now you're making me hungry, and now I'm gonna be salivating here. I don't even have apple cider to drink. That would quench my thirst, but I don't even have that. So now I gotta go fridge diving and pick out whatever that's sticking to the bottom of the fridge, and
Don't figure it out. Go quickly. Let's go.
I'm going. I gotta get the commercial playing here.
Can bring up.
Give what?
Let's see what you can bring up.
Probably not much, but I'm gonna see what I can do there. So if you guys want to time me, do so for that. But here, listen to this. We got this track going for you guys. This is the last of our Halloween tracks for tonight, but enjoy that. We're gonna add some more. We got the whole month of October for this, so this is just the beginning. This is to scratch the surface. Stick around, plenty more here to go here. Do you really want to stop broadcasting? No, I don't. I clicked the wrong button. That would have been bad if I would have stopped the show midstream here. All right, you guys, hang tight. We'll be right back for more here. Plenty at the What's Up Bro podcast show Saturday night for you guys. on the cusp. It's October Eve. It's coming. You can feel it. We all feel it. Let's get our fire paused here because we want that to go out, even though I know it won't, but still. Nevertheless, to be prepared. Don't go away, you guys. We'll be back. Plenty more here. See what kind of snack I can find, if any at all. We'll be right back for more. Let me make sure I got the right track playing here because we don't want to play the same one. There it is. See you guys shortly. Be right back. Time me quickly. How fast can I go? You'll have to wait and see. Be right back. Stay tuned.
Hey there, do you love podcasts? Are you having difficulty finding the right ones to listen to? Is it frustrating when you're trying to pick that show? You know, the one where everyone must collectively agree on? Like finding a good movie or TV show to watch, do you look for the most jam-packed entertainment that's possible to find in a single episode every week? Then search no more, and welcome to J&J Production Studios. It's our business to provide the best entertainment and information available for you. Whether you're sitting in that comfy chair with your favorite snack and beverage listening live each week, or downloading your favorite show episodes to take with you on the go while you're at work, exercising, or even just to play at night for you to fall asleep to. There's something for everyone, no matter what size, shape, or age you are. Visit www.linktree.com/J_J Production Studios to find all the streaming services where our podcast shows can be found. You can also connect with us on your favorite social media platforms, including Facebook and Twitter. You can join our public Discord server and chat directly with us. But wait, there's more. You can subscribe to our official YouTube channel and be notified every time a new show is broadcast. Wish you could have some studio souvenirs or collectibles? Guess what? You can. Visit the official store where you can purchase items featuring your favorite podcast and show hosts. Would you like to help support us? You can do that by getting your very own exclusive membership on our Patreon account. All proceeds go to help us upgrade our shows, which will only enhance the entertainment provided to you. Thank you so much. We're excited to have you as an audience. Your love and support are always appreciated. We'll see you soon.
We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. Break time is over. We're so glad you stayed tuned. Now back to the action as the show is set to resume.
It really is the things that go bump in the night. There's Big Hoss back there. That's the only drawback with this is I can talk to you all night long, but you won't. I can't hear you. So, but we got it plugged in. Now you're local. I can hear you now.
What the fuck?
I know. That's again. It's part of that whole process of still trying to determine the best way to get it through. Now this will pay off because they will hear you very well. Audio-wise, you'll be great going in. It's just the problem is now we have another issue where we can't communicate easily. So. We'll work on that. We'll figure something out. But either way, yeah, those kind of put you in that frame of mind of it's definitely Halloween's approaching. So we're kicking things off right. Big Hoss is going to do his shopping. What do you want to get for your decorations? What are you thinking?
I don't know.
How you want to go super big? Just a few things? How crazy you want to?
Just a few things.
Okay. Well, you got to get yourself some fake props to scare the neighbors in the hallway with. That'd be fun. That's, I mean, just as an idea. Do I smell something? That's the laundry. Oh, you have the iron going. I'm like, something's burning, and another house isn't on fire because the smoke alarm didn't go off. I'm just saying, something's burning. I'm getting out. You know, if you're gonna back.
Yeah,
If you're gonna backseat drive, but yeah, no, that works. A little, sometimes a little goes a long way. So you don't always have to go crazy with it, but it's always a fun thing to do. I'm hoping we'll get our little skeletal pick at some point down the road. I actually wanted to do the gigantic werewolf, but I was shot down for that too. Shocker. Hey, what? That it is a shot. It's not. I mean, I still think we. I'm being sarcastic. That was a. So anyway, either way, it's gonna be fun. If you're a kid looking forward to trick or treating, I'm not even sure. Like I don't follow that anymore. I'm curious to see. We'll have to do that. We'll probably do that as we get further into the year. I want to see what the top costumes are this year because they get very creative. There's a lot of new stuff out now than when obviously we were kids. So, and I'm sure Barbie is going to be a huge one this year since that movie just came out not too long ago. I've already seen people dressing up as Barbie, even though it's not technically Halloween yet. It's just for regular purposes. So that's not going to be Big Hoss's costume this year. I know that. But I am not going to be Barbie. Thank you very much. That's very funny. If you had to dress up, now you didn't dress up for your Halloween party last year, right? But if you had to dress up, what would you go as?
I did dress up last year.
Oh, you did. That's right. I can't. It's been a year. What did you remind me of? What were you?
A pirate.
A pirate. Would you do that again, or you do something different this year?
Probably something different.
Cool. Well, you got plenty of time to prep. I mean, there's always opportunities to get some good ideas, and obviously, you don't have to go crazy. A lot of people go very lavish with their costumes. You don't have to do that. You can make your own. Anything that works. I mean, it's for a short period of time, why go too hog wild? But I get it. Some people just really get into it, and so if that is your binge and that's what you like to do, go for it. What are you ironing anyway? Oh, okay, never mind. You ruined them. Wow. Stretched it out too much? Okay. Well, yeah. Interesting. Anyway, so that could have been. Things happen. It's what it is. We're just not going to say on the air what it is. We can, but that could be a huge topping embarrassing story for the year, but we won't do that.
What is it? What is it?
I'll
It's nothing major.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm ironing her placement.
Oh, I thought it was something else. You're ironing her placement. Wait, did you?
Think of what?
Nothing. Wait, from the tablecloth, right? Because you messed up the tablecloth.
No, I did not mess up the tablecloth.
Okay, well
I washed it because something
she
spilled on it.
spilled. Right. Okay,
And you
so
gotta follow the directions to wash it.
no, I thought maybe they were delicates. That's what I was like. I don't want to.
Right, I would iron that.
I don't know why. I mean,
Why would I have...
I don't know why you'd have her delicates. I wouldn't know. No, I don't want to know why. I'm just saying, like that's kind of what it looked like from where I was sitting. So I mean, I see it now. Well, they're just tablecloths. I mean, they're just placemats. They can be replaced. No big deal. You break it, you bought it. I mean, it's I'm sure there's a place we can find it. You can buy things from all over. Where can't you buy stuff anymore? Like seriously, I mean, name me. I dare you to.
You gotta pay for a meal. You gotta pay for a fucking anything you do. You gotta pay for it.
Pretty much, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, name me one place, name me one area that you don't have to pay for something, and I mean, I'll take your word for it. But that's pretty much almost anything nowadays. So, yeah, it's not an uncommon thing. And the only fun part is, as you get older, is you have all these kind of unique ways to pay for different things. Gone are the days of cash in hand. Now you can transfer everything, whether it's PayPal or Cash App or Venmo or I forget. Well, okay, listen. There's something. She's trying to make fun of me. So there's something to be said about old school. I prefer the cash in hand type, and not that I'm opposed to digital currencies and things of that nature. It's just one of those. I'm like, why do you gotta make fun of me every time we talk about that? Like,
Okay, but also, keep in mind,
right?
a lot of places now don't do cash.
Yeah, I know.
Forced to go to a cashless type system.
That yes, okay. If I have to, I have to. Yes, but if cash is an option, I prefer that as my first choice. But I don't know. You guys can spark this debate if you want. We can start this debate online just to see what kind of happens. Are you old school? Do you prefer cash and check? Although checks are really a thing of the past. Nobody really writes checks anymore either. I don't listen.
I prefer credit card.
See, well, yeah, you're into more digital tech for that, and that's fine. I mean, it's what it is, and
It'd be like I'm not good at counting money, so
yeah,
like if I go buy something with money and I can't count it,
yeah,
I
that's
usually hand it to the cash register, but they've ripped me off so many times that
well, that's the other thing. Yeah, that's it's even like when you even go to the bank. 'Cause a lot of people go to the bank to take money out, and it's like you have to double check because the tellers don't give you the right amount. Like you ask for a certain amount and they short you, and it's like
What colors do that?
I've had it happen.
When?
When I went to the bank one time.
Oh, one time,
I
huh?
was short like $20.
Oh my gosh. One time.
If you're gonna backseat drive, you're gonna be coming in here sitting in this chair, and you're gonna be right in front on the people that are listening here. This is what we have to do. Yeah, you're ironing. You're ironing your mom's delicates.
I am
Uh,
not doing that.
it's placement. I know. That's the only chance I have to take a shot back. Okay.
Not even a good one.
Listen. Okay. We're gonna dedicate a whole show. We're going to. I'm gonna think about some Halloween pranks. She's asking for it. So.
Ask them for anything. If you're gonna dish it out, you might as well do it.
I'm gonna do it right. Yeah, I'm gonna get some Halloween pranks going there. You're gonna see. Yeah, this is gonna be. If I can get some footage of that too, we'll post that online too. Share that. I don't know what yet, but I'll think of something. Please
throw
feel
a
free.
firecracker at her feet.
I was gonna say that, or well, I'm gonna do something with the lights off because she startles easily. So if I turn the lights off although a firecracker after that could work, especially in the dark. That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe that could work. If you guys want to see something fun, have suggestions, write into us or post on social media. We'd love to hear what are some great prank ideas you can think of that will scare the bejesus out of somebody. And of course, you can always do your research online because there's always fun videos you can watch for that. But that's kind of the goal there.
No, that is not the goal.
Oh, it's a goal we have now for sure. The game is on. It's on, sister. And we're gonna get. I have to get the camera out for this. We're gonna get some footage for this too because this is gonna be if we do it right. This could be the hallmark moment of the year.
Bad news is I have to retire from podcasting.
You tried that one last year. You got to come up with something a little more. Who writes your material? You do. And here's the thing. You got to time it. Now, the timing was off. I knew it was coming. The last time you did that, it was perfect timing because you waited till last second. And it wasn't even live in person. It was a message over there. So I should have recorded that. I probably could have recorded that. Although, of course, that probably would have been too explicit for the airway for that. But just because of the the day having there.
His reaction was priceless.
You actually had to be there to see like my facial expressions. Like, I mean, yeah, that was a really good one. And what was the one you got me on something one time? What would you get me with? You did something like that. I forget. She did something like right after you did that one. Like I forget what you did. No, but it was after he pulled the podcast quitting prank, and then you did something like right after that, and I felt such like a jackass because I fell for it like twice, like 2 in a row, and I fell for it. I can't remember what it was. I just was like, oh, I felt like so stupid, like literally. I was all worked up from that. I don't remember what it was. I'll have to think about it. Because I don't know what you did. Like it was literally because you were watching me like I was fuming about that because Hoss had just said that. And I was down here prepping for stuff, and I forget what she kind of like decided to piggyback on that. So I got snubbed twice because I was still bothered by that. I forget what you did. I don't remember. It's gonna drive me nuts. It's probably come to me later, and we'll share it later on. But I gotta say, it was classic. I got hit twice in one night. That was I'm like, I just want to go to bed. Forget the rest of screw the rest of you guys. I'm going to bed. Like that's not fun. Which technically I still owe Hoss one for that one. I don't think we kind of came across that threshold. Maybe this will be the year. I'm not sure. Oh no, that was just a dare, which he did, and we honored that. He drank, and he only licked about an ounce of it. He didn't drink the whole bottle. I wanted him to down at least half. I wanted him to do half the hand sanitizer bottle, but he wouldn't do that. So, yeah, that was a classic. And then I did the cinnamon on here too, which was good. So I'm so stupid. What makes me stupid? Like, is it because I could have got it down? it just didn't go the way I thought.
Yeah, sure, you could have.
Yeah, okay, this is what happens when you have somebody backseat talking on here. So like we're gonna get.
This is what happens when I don't have my earbuds in.
Yeah, exactly my point. This is where we stick her in a corner. And we keep her in her head cover so she can't hear anything. So this is kind of the trend as it goes. But
You get one of those Falcon head covers.
yeah, yep, pretty much. And we put the huge earplugs in so she can't hear anything. But then I could be mean and be like, I'll turn all the lights off and leave you downstairs sitting by the night. That's all, fall asleep with them on. Although that actually would be me. That would be me more so than probably her. But yeah, this is going to be. I have a feeling this is shaping out to be quite the year. This is going to be prank season coming up again, which it's again like April Fool's prank too, except it's the Halloween edition. Which start planning now, folks. Go out and get yourselves everything you need for that. Have fun with it, whether that's the fake hand in the candy bowl, the fake spiders that jump at you, or even the really big, tall, freaky, like giant animatronic things that just touch you or make sound or move. That really gets people excited about that. So whatever you're going to do, go for that. We're going to talk about that all month long coming up here as we're now broaching into our Halloween month coming in. It's going to be awesome, going to be exciting. Cannot wait to do more, and hope you guys are really going to get creative. And we also will have you guys do, if you are trick-or-treating this year, send us some photos, post them on social media, let us know. We'd like to see what your costume of choice is. Certain limit, though. Please don't send us all Barbie, though. Like, I know there's going to be some Barbie out there, but we there's a limit. So just try to get creative and be as diverse as possible if you can. If Barbie's your favorite, great, but we want to try to get some other options out there either way. But let us know. We'd love to hear from you guys for that, and get you guys going there as well. And of course, plenty more entertainment coming your way as we proceed through the month. But Halloween is coming. Halloween is coming. October's about to start in about a half an hour, matter of fact, where I'm sitting. Not where Hoss is sitting, but where I'm sitting. So we are going to have a lot of fun with that. Lots more stuff to come. We have a lot more of the shows we're going to be putting out. We're working on our scheduling to do that. We're going to see how we can get a rotation going for there. Yes, I know time is going to run out soon. We still have 10 minutes. What am I talking about here? That's plenty of time. It's the only bad thing about this, but we make do with it. But hope you guys are having a great weekend. And here we are again. The weekend comes to a close already, although some people still celebrate Sunday. So if you do, enjoy that before you go back to work on Monday. We'll be here with you guys again next weekend. So glad to have Big Hoss here and feeling well. You're feeling much better than you were a week ago, right?
Yeah.
Sound a lot better, look a lot better. So not feeling like death warmed over, which is great. And
Right.
Plenty more stuff coming there. So with that being the case, I'm going to let Big Hoss launch it off here. So Big Hoss, remind everybody what's very important if you're out partying tonight. What should you not do?
No, if you're going to drink, don't drive.
Yep. Even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Just make sure you guys have a plan there. So send everybody your well wishes and tell them you'll see them again soon. Go for it. Hang on, he's thinking. He wants to make it good.
Yeah.
Go for it. Give him your final farewells and tell everybody you'll see him very soon.
Good night, everybody.
Have a great weekend, you guys. And of course, from me, too, from the rest of us, please be happy, be healthy, and be safe. As you saw, Big Hoss unfortunately was ill last weekend, so take care of yourselves. Try not to get sick if you can help it. It's very hard, I know. It's this time of year. Did you ever determine who was at fault for that? Did you tell your friend it was her fault?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, we probably tell her on the
It's
airway
over
now.
with now. It doesn't really matter. I got
No.
sick.
I was going to say that at this point, though, she probably is going to hear this and say, oh, well, now we know whose fault it was because he said it was my fault, but we'll try not to. So, just kidding.
No, it's nobody's fault.
No, it happens. It is what it is. As long as everybody gets better, that's the key thing. So stay safe, you guys. We'll see you guys back very soon. Of course, as always, enjoy life, and get ready for Halloween. Go out, get your candy shopping done, get your houses decorated, be prepared, and if you have kids for that one there, have fun with that. It's always a great time with family. We'll see you guys all again very soon. Until next time, for now, and of course, as always, when we see you guys at the show. See you all very soon. Good night.
Thank you for listening to the What's Up Bro show. Catch all the latest live action on your favorite podcast streaming services, including Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more. You can also check out episodes on the studio's official YouTube channel. Subscribe and become a member today. Don't forget to also turn on notifications so you'll know when new content is uploaded. Stay tuned and don't miss a single moment. We love and appreciate all your support. And as always, we will see you at the show.